Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back. I'm Pandora, and today we're exploring one of the most powerful, rooted, and quietly transformational numbers in the entire numerology cycle, the 31st. If this is your birthday, then you are what I call a soul builder, someone who came into this world to create lasting change, not with noise, but with consistency, heart, and vision. You are not here for chaos. You are here for foundation. You are the energy that turns ideas into structure, dreams into form, love into legacy. People born on the 31st often carry ancient wisdom, a calm determination, and a slow-burning fire that eventually reshapes the world around them. But this isn't always obvious on the surface. You're not a storm, you're a mountain. Today we're going to go deep into the essence of this sacred number. We'll talk about your spiritual mission, emotional themes, karmic echoes, and the quiet power you bring into this lifetime. Let's begin. Life path essence, the vibration of 4, 3 plus 1 equal to 4. The 31st reduces to 4, the number of stability, discipline, work, structure, and sacred foundations. But when we break down the components, 3 and 1, we begin to see how multidimensional you really are. The 3 brings creativity, expression, joy, communication, and emotional richness. It gives you the ability to dream, to play, to see beauty in the process. The 1 brings leadership, willpower, originality, and the ability to act independently. It gives you vision, courage, and drive. Together, the 3 and 1 combine into 4, but this isn't a cold, mechanical 4. This is the creative builder, the grounded visionary, the one who dreams in color and then slowly, methodically builds it into form. You are here to make things real, whether it's a home, a business, a movement, or a family legacy. Your gift is taking inspiration and giving it a body, a life, and a future. Emotional blueprint, safety, loyalty, and inner order. If you're born on the 31st, your emotional life is shaped by a deep desire for stability and safety. You are someone who needs consistency, not because you're boring or inflexible, but because your nervous system thrives in groundedness. You likely grew up learning to self-regulate early on. Maybe your environment wasn't predictable, or maybe you were the one holding everyone else together. Either way, you developed a strong inner core that could carry more than most people realize. You don't open up quickly, but when you do, your loyalty is unshakable. You value trust, dependability, and truth. You may not say much about how you feel, but your actions show it every single day. Emotionally, you are stable but deep. You feel more than you let on, and you process emotions in layers, slowly, privately, deliberately. You don't like drama, but you will fight fiercely for what you love. Your emotional lesson in this life is learning to let people in, even before everything feels perfect or secure. You are allowed to lean. You are allowed to rest. And you are allowed to feel fully, even when it's messy. Spiritual gifts, manifestation, mastery, and sacred work. You are what I call a practical mystic. Your spirituality is grounded, sensible, embodied. You're not here to escape reality, you're here to build within it. Your soul carries gifts such as manifestation mastery. You don't just wish for things. You build them, architectural intuition. You naturally understand how things work and how to improve them. Energetic stability. Your presence calms others, brings order, and creates peace. When in creative structure, you can organize chaotic ideas into systems that last. In legacy building, you don't just think short-term, you think in decades, generations, and impact. You may not always call yourself spiritual, but your work is sacred. Every action, every plan, every commitment, when rooted in love, becomes your spiritual practice. Whether you build homes, businesses, systems, families, art, or healing spaces, you're creating something that will outlive you. Karmic themes and past life echoes. People born on the 31st often carry karmic themes around control, duty, structure, and patience. In past lives you may have been in positions of responsibility, builders, advisors, architects, warriors, and died before seeing your life's work completed and been bound to duty and denied emotional freedom, and been betrayed by chaos, leading you to over-control in this life and lived lives of scarcity, teaching you to become hyper-responsible. These echoes show up in your tendency to overwork, to feel like everything depends on you, and to sometimes resist spontaneity or vulnerability. but this life is your soul's healing blueprint. You are here to build with joy, not just obligation, to be responsible, but also emotionally free, to create stability not just for others, but within yourself. You are not here to carry the world alone. You are here to build a world where others can rise with you, relationships, loyalty, devotion, and quiet intimacy. In love, you are fiercely loyal, deeply reliable, and incredibly devoted. You show love through action, by being there, by supporting, by providing, by protecting. You may not always express affection with dramatic gestures or poetic words, but your love is constant. You are the one who shows up, stays through the storm, and builds a life with care and intention. You value emotional honesty and long-term vision and mutual support, shared responsibilities, a calm, drama-free bond. You may struggle with vulnerability at first, because you want to be strong. But when you let someone in, your love becomes a foundation they can stand on. Your challenge? Don't confuse control with care. You don't have to fix everything for someone to be worthy of love. And you don't have to carry the emotional load alone. The right partner will match your strength with softness, your structure with spontaneity, your silence with understanding. Shadow side, rigidity, overwork, and emotional walls. Like all powerful numbers, the 31 carries shadows, usually centered around control and perfectionism. You might struggle with rigidity, wanting everything to go according to plan, overworking, believing your worth is tied to your productivity, emotional detachment, struggling to express feelings and fear of chaos, avoiding risk or emotional vulnerability and over-responsibility, feeling like others will fail unless you take over. These patterns often come from past life echoes or early life lessons that taught you to survive by being strong, capable, and reliable. But here's your soul truth: you are enough, even when nothing is finished, even when you rest, even when you let others carry the load. You are not here to be a machine. You are here to be human, to feel joy, love, and softness, to let life surprise you. When you embrace flexibility, your strength becomes unstoppable. Career and soul work. You are the ultimate builder and stabilizer. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a teacher, a healer, or a craftsman, you do your best work when you're creating systems that last. You excel in careers like architecture, engineering, construction and teaching, mentoring, or management and law, finance, or real estate and wellness, or therapeutic modalities and writing, especially nonfiction or technical and spiritual leadership with practical roots in entrepreneurship in sustainable industries. You need work that allows you to plan and organize. Intent has a long-term vision and respects your structure, aligns with your personal values, and leaves a legacy. You're not here to chase trends. You're here to build something meaningful. You bring structure to chaos, integrity to vision, and order to dreams. Let your work reflect your soul's discipline, but also your creativity, connection to the divine, sacred work, and earth wisdom. You are deeply spiritual, even if you don't call it that. Your connection to the divine lives in your dedication, in the way you show up, in how you care for details others miss. You may not meditate in stillness, you meditate in action, in building, in restoring, in gardening, working, teaching, or shaping the world into something sacred. Your spiritual path includes honoring the earth and natural cycles, and ritualizing your daily work, creating beauty through form and function, listening to your ancestors and inner wisdom, grounding your intuition through structure. You carry the energy of the earth priest, the temple builder, the sacred engineer. Your spirituality is ancient, wise, and rooted in the power of showing up fully. When you treat your life as sacred architecture, every step becomes a prayer. Healing themes, balance, surrender, and self-compassion. This lifetime is about learning to balance your power with presence. You are being asked to let go of perfection, rest without guilt, express your feelings, let others in, trust that chaos won't destroy you. You are not here to prove anything. You are not just what you build. You are who you are when you stop building too. Let your structure support your joy, not replace it. Let your plans include softness. Let your strength include surrender. You are allowed to build a life that holds you, not just others. Conclusion: to those born on the 31st, you are the sacred builder, the grounded visionary, the soul who came here to make heaven feel a little more like home on earth. You are the one who creates what others only dream of. You give structure to spirit and life to legacy. Your strength is rare, your patience is divine, your devotion is healing. And your life is not just about what you build. It's about who you become in the process. So let yourself dream, let yourself feel, let yourself rest, and never forget, your quiet power is changing the world, one sacred brick at a time. I'm Pandora, and I honor the roots you plant, the hands you use, and the life you're building. Until next time, may your foundation be strong and your heart be free.